This year's the miniPRO S Segway by Ninebot, a company that's well known for making a lot of different Segways as well as hoverboards. Now this one here particularly is quite interesting just because they recently created a conversion kit that allows you to go ahead and convert this into a go-kart. But today we'll be looking at this particular hoverboard itself. Now this hoverboard does go at 10 miles per hour and has a 14-mile radius, so it does give you a good amount of variation in terms of distance. Now it's also made out of an aircraft magnesium alloy frame, which does give it a good amount of durability. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing, take a closer look at the contents before we try it out. So this here's our box, and it's actually a very heavy box. You guys kind of rotate around, you'll see a variety of different things. So on the top here, it'll say that it does go 10 miles per hour, 14-mile radius, an anti-theft alarm, aircraft grade magnesium alloy frame, as well as safety controls. Now let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, so sweet. All right, so on the top here, looks like you have a little pamphlet. Check that out right there. Let's go ahead and open this up. Holy moly, that thing is heavy. This is everything that it comes with. We have ourselves our actual Segway itself right over here. Of course, it's not built, so we do have to build it and kind of make it functional. All right, first impressions, looking at it, it's definitely a very, very heavy product. Meaning it's going to be very hard for you to take this around with you. I do essentially like the feel of this. I like the color tones. This here's a black version. It does come in a white version as well. You do have to set this thing up. I'm not exactly sure how this all works. All right, just like that, and this will lock into place. These here are for the blades, meaning on the sides here, in case if they do fall out, you do get some extra ones. We got this little cord over here. This will go ahead and allow us to inflate our tires in case if they do deflate. So yeah, that kind of gives you an idea how that is. Setup itself was quite easy. You just go ahead and snap it in place just like that. Now you go ahead and stand on this, you put your feet against, or your legs against this like this, and then there's even this little part right here just allows you to go ahead and control it or turn the actual Segway if you're standing. So it allows you to go ahead and use it easier. Now on the front here we do have a power button. We have a charging port right here as well. So do keep that in mind, and yeah, that's about it. So let's go ahead and boot this thing up and give it a test run. All right, so we're all set and ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and first turn on our Segway by pressing this power button right over here. This will go ahead and engage the actual hoverboard itself. Now we go ahead and upload the app right here, and we'll go ahead and search. It works via Bluetooth, and there you are. Now this will give us an active or a live output of the Segway itself in terms of speed, diagnosis, control. You can control the lights, stuff of that nature. So if we go ahead and click on this here, we can go ahead and like turn on the lights and like play around with that. There we go. Sweet. So you get full control over that as well. So you can go ahead and pick the lights, or you can pick the dynamic control of that, which you can actually see right over here. There we go. So as I rotate, I can go ahead and select the color that I like, etc. So you can do that, and then you have other features as well. You have a Bluetooth mode, so you can control the Segway itself. So I click on that right there. I can actually control it almost like an RC car. So essentially you're limited as a tutorial mode. So you have to drive a total of 20 miles to control this thing to its full power. So they won't give you or unlock the whole amount until then. For that being said, you can go ahead and temporarily use it at a slower pace. So we're gonna go ahead and try this thing out, and hopefully this all works out. So essentially you're gonna go ahead and just step on it. And then from there, you just go ahead and use this bar on the middle right here. By leaning against it, it'll go ahead and turn the Segway based on what direction you want it in. So I'm just going to bring it over here. So if I lean to my left, it'll turn left. If I lean to my right, it'll turn right. If I lean forward, it'll go forward. If I lean back, it'll go back. So it's just a matter of how much weight or weight distribution you put on it, and that essentially controls the Segway. So you can always go ahead and just use it as a regular basis and just kind of go, you know, on your day-to-day basis. This thing can go over bumps, hills, stuff of that nature. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and lean forward, and you'll see how smooth this thing is. All I'm doing is just leaning to the right a little bit, and it turns right. Essentially, it feels like you're almost floating. Pretty cool. So it's really not that difficult to use. Now, I'm gonna say it's actually kind of easy to use. There's a few little gimmicks, like while I'm getting closer to the wall, I don't know if it's a sensor going off, but I'll kind of like hesitate for a split second, which is a bit of a distraction. And then, you know, using a hoverboard and comparing it to a Segway is two different things. This one requires you to just lean on this bar versus like a hoverboard requires you to pivot your feet. So if you are a hoverboard kind of person, just know that using a Segway is a little bit different. See, you just did that, it just kind of like paused for a quick second right there. So, kind of gives you an idea what that is though. Now, the way you get off is by literally just getting off like you're getting off a step. So, you're supposed to wait till it stops, just like that, and then you just get off like that. Now, another nice feature about this is it does have a security system. So for instance, let's just say I'm gonna go ahead and go inside a grocery store. I'm gonna go ahead and hit lock for right now. And I walk into the store, etc. And for instance, some mean thief comes in here and looks at me and tries to steal my Segway. It'll start vibrating both on my phone and in person. And the more he pulls it, it's locking or creating resistance. And, ooh. So yeah, it's just gonna keep doing that. So it does have a security feature in there, so keep that in mind. And it also tells you the location of it, so in case if you do have it stolen, you know exactly where it is. So that's actually a very cool feature. Besides that, you know, I like the whole Bluetooth control of it, so you can go with control the thing and like use it as a little fun little toy. All right, kind of gives you an idea of what this is about. Now, if you had any questions about Segway, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, thank you again for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.